That's it. I'm kicking your ass.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel
Greetings, comrades. This is Caleb, back with another Dwarf Fortress video. Going back to a world of a Modular to visit my stupid-ass dwarves and knife club. See what they're up to. So in the last video, I was pretty much just digging some more resources, making some more military accoutrements, you know. Already set up 2 additional offices and 2 additional barracks for the future military groups and whatnot. And check my microphone real quick. Okay, microphone seems to be fine. Let's just check the bandit cam. So anyway, yeah, making some more room over here because I'm trying to dig up some additional space for future for future military developments. I might need to make a siege workshop later on. I need to make some. I might put like a little space around here for a siege workshop, which all start playing. I already have a siege workshop. What am I talking about? I never had to deal with any invasions from other kingdoms, nor did I actually invade other kingdoms myself. I'm hoping I won't have to, but you never know. So I like to prepare for when that time does come. Yeah, they're digging up quite a bit over here. They can't take past there. What you notice, we haven't really dug that far deep down the earth yet. Which, I plan to fix that. Because once you get to the underground cave areas, not only you find like mushrooms and like different minerals and stuff like that, you also encounter like cave spiders, other like creatures, as well as a chance to encounter forgotten beasts, which you need to watch out for those guys because they can mess you up, especially if you don't have a good military on hand. If one of my first fortresses was annihilated by a bronze colossus. Granted, that came from the surface world. The forgotten beasts, they're something else. Sorry, but yeah, in one of my other worlds with DF Hack, and I was like, you know, making a really prosperous world. No, it wasn't DF Hack. It was like a few cheat workshops, which last time I tried, they no longer work to the newest updates. So yeah, I had those. I first dug to near the bottom, and once you encounter that cavern area, that's when you start encountering forgotten beasts. So we're going to dig just a little deeper just to see what we come across. And it looks like our area here is completely fine, despite the water here. I was afraid there might be a water cave-in. It might cause like a flood. Which is why I set a steel door here, as well as a few in some of these other areas, just in case the flooding gets bad. I don't think I'll have to do that, but I'm still keeping an eye on that. See, I haven't carried out other diplomats yet, so hopefully I don't have to slaughter another one. But you never know, those elves, they're so damn pretentious. And they deserve nothing less than the wrath of the dwarves. Okay, so 8 by... yeah, that's about it. I'll make some more guild halls and is just planning out. They can do it at their own time. Because I'm in no hurry to make these new chapels and guild halls. I just like to have them like for future use. Alrighty. Had a pretty decent lunch today. Made some pork adobo. I like making pork adobo. It's really simple to make, though. It takes time to marinate the pork, and then you start cooking in the Instant Pot. It turned out really good. It's so nice and tender. Another Coty. I got a prophet visiting. AORUS has improved a large oval cut sword masterfully. Okay. Nice. But let's see if they're digging. Okay, not yet. They're gonna get to it because still got a lot. They're still digging up this stuff over here, just planning it out. So when they finish that, they can work on that. It's not a priority right now. Yeah, so much stuff here. Jeez. I should probably assign another stockpile. Which might as well. I have this big space here. See, for me, when I dig up a large area, it's pretty much a win-win. I dig up more minerals, and okay, it's taking time to, except for some reason, and I get to assign another stockpile so I can hold more stuff. It didn't freeze, did it? I don't hear any music. I hear some ambient noise, though. Okay, I don't know what went on there. I thought it froze. Like I clicked it, but it didn't do anything. See, they already filled this time. I made it. I didn't make this that far in the previous video. Well, now they have another stockpile down here. And soon I'm going to make another one. What do I, guinea hen? Okay. Okay, we're going to do the same thing down here. Again, they're busy with something else right now, but again, I'm just planning this out for later. They can get it done at their leisure. I still got an area right here, too. Let's dig some more of this area, too. At this point, I'm just making stockpiles for all my crap. And like I said, we get more minerals along the way, so, you know, might as well. Might as well make this a stockpile as well. Why not? Okay. We're getting a little bit of lag here. And I guess we'll make this a stockpile. More stockpiles. More room for all my shit. Okay, just need to double check. Okay, again, this is where I have my water source. And if it were to flood, it'd be in this room here. I had to seal off this door. And I set up a hatch here. And that'll be forbidden if it does flood. And I'll seal this off as well. Might need to set up another door, actually. These still lead to the top, so I guess if it floods down here, then... Hey, I guess that's one way to get rid of some of that excess stuff. I'm just concerned about it flooding the fort itself. Okay, they haven't started on that yet. Which, you know, no rush. Again, I just playing out for later. Let's get back to the main area here. Masterpiece Perch Stew. Kestrel Woman Swordsman. Kestrel Woman? Oh, hold on. A Kestrel Woman? A Kestrel Woman. Radir Dasmerseba. Kestrel is a bird lady? A Kestrel Woman. When did they add these to Dwarf Fortress? I wasn't aware of that. I'm aware of, you know, humans, of course, orcs, no, not orcs, goblins, elves, dwarves, of course. Kestrel Woman. That's pretty cool. A bird lady. Hey, if she wants to join my fort, she's more than welcome to. Healthy, adequate miner, novice organizer. High willpower, values stoicism, high social awareness, disdains commerce, good with language, not creative. So I guess she doesn't make a good nest. I don't know. Skilled swordsman, adequate armor user, adequate discipline, adequate observer, novice shield user. Okay. Yeah, the previous video I was goofing around with the liquid stuff and spawned a bunch of, like, lava. Which doesn't stay put, I'm kind of surprised. Unless there's, like, a constant flow. Yeah, kind of... So, oddly, the trees have not burned down. That is kind of odd. Oh, Bunker is giving birth to a girl. Okay. Well, better get that girl her own room. So I got a shit ton of these bedrooms down here. Okay. So I kind of work my way up, then work my way down. Asmel. Okay. Okay. This is vacant, so you know what? You can have that room. Oh, and Bard, you don't have a room yet. It looks like Jesus. Wasn't where Jesus was living here. Human crossbowman. Again, I didn't know when they added those Kestrel people. I wouldn't mind a bird lady in our fort. Where are they anyway? Here, let's actually find them. Okay. There you are. Let's see what she's doing. He's just sitting there. Does she want to come inside our fort? Away from the lava? She don't turn to a chicken dinner? Or she's just like flying in the air? Because this is the ground level here. He's just hovering there. It's just sitting there. You can come to our fort if you like, bird lady. We got beer. We got cave lobsters. We got adamantine stuff. We have plenty of bedrooms. That's really odd. I wonder where they added bird people to this game. Not that I mind. Bird people are pretty cool. Surprised Elder Scrolls doesn't have any, like, avian races. We have Khajiit and Argonians, but we're no bird people. That'd be really cool. Being able to fly on the world, though, there are some flying mods for Skyrim, and they're, you know, okay. See. Yeah, just still there. A bird lady, a swordswoman no less, so imagine how deadly she'd be in a battlefield, be able to fly around, you know, cutting off people's heads, you know, quickly flying away from arrow fire and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for my income tax check, which they did get my forms. It's just taking longer than expected to, you know, get the tax check out. Which I'm gonna as long as they got the forms, that's what's important. Because I sent them like in mid-February. I would have sent them earlier that month, but I had other things come up. And then the least was just my abscess and getting my wisdom teeth. That was later in the month. I sent my tax forms out before then, so yeah. But when it does show up, I'm gonna put most of it in the emergency fund. But some of it, I kind of want to get something related to the Evercade. And it's pretty cool. I think it'd be a cool thing to be on the desk, actually. I think some of you might already know what I'm talking about. In the meantime, I ordered a few more Evercade carts, including all the Taito Arcade carts. I know Taito Arcade 3 recently just came out. Well, it says here it came out a few months ago in February. But I ordered that, as well as 2-in-1. And a couple other, I think the Gremlin Collection 1, as well as the Atari Arcade 2. See, I'm slowly building up my Evercade collection. That's pretty much going to be my focus when it comes to games. That's pretty much going to be my focus. Honestly, none of the games this year interest me. And for the PC, I have Dwarf Fortress right here. You know, I got my Raspberry Pi with retro games, so I got plenty of content for my YouTube channel. I recently got Graveyard Keeper on Steam. It was free, and all the DLC was on sale, so I gotta get that. Pretty interesting little simulation. It's like Stardew Valley, but instead of trying to grow like a massive garden, you're managing a graveyard, and among other things. Interesting little game. It's also free on Xbox, though oddly not on the Switch, and I didn't see it on the PlayStation Store, so yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I fired up that Evercade EXP. I bring that for work during my breaks and stuff. Cool device, I forgot I still had it actually. I'm surprised it still works. And I'm so glad I got the original EXP with the preloaded Capcom games in there, because later models removed those Capcom games. But I believe it still comes with IRM Arcade 1. As far as there's still no IRM Arcade 2. I want to see some R-Type 2 or Image Fight. Or hell, that other vertical shooter, Air Assault or Fire Barrel. That would be cool. And the mandates, so some amethyst. So, do they dig this? No, they're still working on this area over here. Yeah, look at all the stuff we have. Green jades. Got some sapphires, some pink tourmalines, some gray chalcedonies. I don't know how you pronounce that. Picture jaspers. There's still this little spot here they haven't mined yet. I'm sure they're getting to it, but you know. Again, there's no hurry. Is that bird lady still here? Yeah, why is she just sitting there? Scimitar, no health problems. A person with the head and wings of a kestrel. She's rarely thick and tough, but she's quick to tire and weak. She has a thin body with almost no fat on it. Her feathers are chestnut, her skin is cinnamon, her eyes are black. Yeah, she's just sitting there. Quamansina and Oban deities. The Councils of Twisting. Further, she has an iron will, a great feel for social relationships, a natural inclination towards language, an ability to read emotions fairly well, and the ability to focus, but she has a shortage of patience and poor creativity. She tends to consider what others think of her. She has a noticeable lack of perseverance. She tends to avoid any physical confrontations. Odd trait for a swordswoman or swordsman, as it says there. And she works to square this natural tendency with a respect of martial prowess. She rarely feels discouraged. She thinks she's fairly important in the grand scheme of things. She's curious and eager to learn. She's often nervous. She tries to do things correctly each time, and she is assertive. For some of his videos, he's not actually getting in the fort. I like how there's still these skeletons out here. They're not bothered disposing of them. They dispose of that elf diplomat we slaughtered. Bituminous coal, okay. Oh good, they actually dug down here. Let's dig a little deeper. Because I think once you get past, like, elevation 5 when you're digging, that's when you start encountering the hellscape. Let's hope we don't encounter that. I don't want demons to come to our fort and, like, you know, turn us into a giant barbecue. Filling up this little stockpile. Which hopefully doesn't get flooded. I'm still worried about this area here eventually possibly can. I don't think it's possible, but you know, I like to play it safe. That's why I set up these doors here as fail-safes. And yeah, if it floods here, I'll just seal up this door so they can't access this dump. I'll just set up another one. And it's have a hatched here too, so yeah. It just forbid entry in those hatches, and most of the fort will be safe. Yeah, we'll lose a few stockpiles and a good deal of stuff, but hey. All for survival of the fort, am I right? Okay. I like how everyone in the tavern just keeps switching tables and stuff. And I like how some of the attendants are naked. I still don't know why we have naked goblins in our tavern, but whatever. As long as I'm not causing too much of a ruckus, you know? So yeah, look at this. There's like, man. Speaking of the Evercade, I forgot to mention, they announced the Evercade Nexus, which is a bigger handheld, like I think a 7-inch screen if I remember correctly. Dual analog sticks. I don't think they're Hall effects, not $200. I don't think they have Hall effects, but you never know. And it has the ability to play 64-bit games. And the first 64-bit game has Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. And it actually comes with the Evercade Nexus. I do have it wishlisted on Amazon. Don't think I'm going to pre-order it, though. It doesn't come out until October, the end of October, but I'm in no hurry to get that. If anything, I just want to build up my collection a little bit. Part of me wants to get the original Evercade. I have to go on eBay for that. It's not cheap, but it comes with 3 games that aren't available anywhere else. So I kind of want to hunt down one of those. I should print out a little list of all the Evercade carts that came out. So far I have... Let's see... I have 12. And I have 5 on the way. Yeah, so let's get back into the Evercade. I forgot how fun it is to get like little carts with like classic games and even some indie games. Which I do want to get the indie game carts as well. And most of the carts they sell on Amazon, whatever's not on Amazon, I'll check eBay. Oh, lordy. I don't know why that bird lady's still not coming into our fort. Guess she's just like sitting on the little cherry tree. And I'm in the mysterious lava pool that appeared over here. I'm still shocked the trees haven't burned down. Strange how that works. That's not what they showed me in Minecraft. Usually set some lava down near a tree in Minecraft, it'll burn down in like a few minutes. But at least in Minecraft, you don't worry about elves bitching about you destroying trees. So, you know, something for something. They're all just going back and forth, you know, moving stuff around and all that stuff. So we got a little peacock. One of the reasons we don't have a lot of meat because I don't assign animals to butcher. Because, well, the animals starve before I get a chance to butcher them. Which, like I said, I set up a pasture. I forgot that it's still winter, so water's still frozen here. Let me check that pasture, actually. Oh, I have to assign the animals to it. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. But you already knew that. Well, so I guess some animals, yeah, they're grazers. They need pastures, so... No, I want to assign all these animals, so that way they don't starve to death. Well, the cats and dogs, they can stay in the fort. Wasn't where we have a stray sow. Well, yeah, the piggies can go in the pasture. The guinea hens can go out there. And I don't know why I have a stray raven. We'll keep that. One of the dwarves can have it as a pet. Alrighty. Like some already out here. We got a llama. An alpaca. Okay. Y'all enjoy your pasture. I forgot to assign y'all to because I'm a dumbass. Should I fence it off? I don't think they'll wander off, but it's not that large of an area. I like how I just cramped in that one corner. You have all this space over here. Come on. There are plenty of plants over there. Eat those. Come on. Alright, I should take the animals out of the cages and bring them out here. Alright. I think I made too big a pasture. I thought they'd like wander around and like eat some of the plants and stuff, but they're just standing there. Oh, the snow's melting now. Alright. Okay, let me check this area down here. Okay. Well, this wouldn't be frozen. This is underground. I don't know, it gives you a warning, like, if there's a flood or anything. I'm just, like, keeping an eye out. Okay. Let's go and assign some... Set up some more guild halls over here. Use explosive material. So it's easy to recognize from a distance. The tables being arranged like this. Okay, these are guild halls. And over here, we see like a bunch of chairs. Okay, these are the temples. Which I haven't seen any new guilds lately. Yeah, for those wondering, I mentioned I was going to get some related to the Evercade. I plan on getting an Evercade Alpha, which is basically one of those little tabletop arcades that accept Evercade cards, and they have some games built in. Now, there are 3 different versions. There's a 2 Capcom ones, a Mega Man one, and a Street Fighter one, and a Taito one that recently came out. I would get the Taito one, because it has 10 games built in, but all those games are already available in the separate carts. So I might as well get one of the Capcom ones. Since the Capcom games don't have Evercade carts yet. I don't know if they will due to licensing, but you never know. But then again, like I mentioned earlier, the future models of the Evercade EXP didn't have the Capcom games built in, so yeah, I don't know about that. It'd be cool, but honestly, I already had the Capcom arcade stadiums on all the platforms, so I'm good on that front. So if the Evercade does get Capcom cards, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But I do plan on getting one of the Capcom ones. I'm deciding either Mega Man or the Street Fighter one. I might go with the Mega Man one, because there's more blue and it kind of fits my setup a little more. Just a little cool thing to have, another way to play my Evercade games. That way when the nephews are visiting and maybe they want to play the Evercade on the TV, I can have the one on my desk and I can play it there. It's pretty cool. Oh, and statues. Let's not forget those statues. I have so damn many of them. Alright. Oh, yeah, this other space. I might as well make this a stockpile too. This will be for like armor and stuff. And that bird lady's still there. For someone who wants to visit the fort, it's not actually getting in the fort. He's more interested in the tree sapling than anything else. Radier even lanterns. And the Council of Twisting. Where are they located at? Okay, so there's a dwarven civilization we're at peace with. There's a human civilization we're at peace with. An elven civilization we're at peace with somehow. Goblets, yeah. I got plenty of goblets, so yeah. Okay. News and rumors. What's this? Corsair, okay. Okay, so here we are. So the Council of Twisting. Copper bells. Spattered wings. Just seeing what the evil colors, so like red and purple and black. Coalition of Clapping. Can I not, like, search for a civilization or something? At least I can know where she's from. That bird lady. I want a bird lady in my fort. It'd be really cool. Have her join the military. May even make her a commander. How cool is it to have an army of dwarves led by a bird lady with a sword? It'd be so inspirational, in a way. Better than being a snooty, pretentious elf. Bitching about cutting down trees and whatnot. That's why I destroy one of their diplomats. If another one comes over and bitches, I'm going to kill that diplomat too. See, they can't report my war crimes if they're dead. There's no one allowed to tell a tale, so they'll never know. They will never know. This is a dog, a random dog in the hospital here. Okay, now they're moving around. Okay, that's good. At least I won't starve to death. Though, I'm not sure if they'll be coming back in the fort, if they can. If they're in a pasture. I'm pretty sure they'll be smart and just come to the fort where it's warm, but you never know. Everything looks okay. No cave-ins or anything. That's what I was afraid of when I was digging that area up, so I might just be worrying over nothing. Okay. know, not too much going on in this video, but, you know, just want to get a video out there. There's nothing to catch. There's never anything to catch. Oh, diplomacy. You motherfucker. You know what? Okay. Still pause? Okay. Diplomat. Where's the diplomat? We're gonna teach him a lesson. I don't care if you're a pretty elf with non-flowing hair. You kind of out of place and disrespect me? Oh, you're gonna get it. Okay. Kill. Alright. Let's see this. Here it comes. Walking on the tables. Okay, you know what? You deserve this now. Okay, here they come. Feels fun as I'm talking to an acquaintance. Here they come. Here they come. I saw them. Wait, no, it's someone else. Here they are. There we go. Yeah! Oh my god. Oh man. And that way I want the elf diplomats to piss me off so I can just slaughter them. You saw how much viscera came out, right? Let's see this. Let's see this. Okay. Okay. Okay, not that. Okay, let's check the report here. Okay. The captain of the guard hacks the diplomat in the left hand with his adamantine battle axe and the severed part sails off in an arc. I must withdraw. Yeah, you ain't withdrawing this for, I'll tell you that. You stirred up the hornet's nest, motherfucker. The diplomat loses hold of the Kenneth sandal, of the hemp sock. The captain of the guard hacks it down on the right upper leg with his adamantine battle axe and the severed part sails off in an arc. So cut off the leg. Diplomat falls over. Okay. Kind of hacks it on the upper body with his ending, tearing apart the muscle and tearing out the liver through the linen tunic. The captain guard hacks the diplomat in the left upper arm with his ending battle axe and the severed part still off on an arc. Get it all in so quickly, I must not succumb to fear. That was our shoes. Has to do in the lower leg. Some of the arc. Yeah. They just turn into a quadriplegic before delivering the final blow. Captain guard scratches the diplomat in the head, tearing the muscle. So you use an axe to cut off her limbs, but you just scratch her head with the hand. Oh, let me take care of that itch for you. Then just finish out. Force pulls the neck, tearing apart the skin. The captain of the guard hacks the diplomat in the lower body with his energy battle, tearing apart the muscle through the linen tunic and spilling her guts. Oh, Jesus. The idea of launch filling the wound. The captain guard pulls on the embedded axe, or gains possession. Okay, so hit her with the axe so hard, got stuck, and you have to force it out. The captain guard scratches down the upper body, tearing the muscle, bruising the liver. That's what the shreds. The diplomat become enraged. So you lost your limbs and your guts, and scratch your head. Then you get pissed off. And the diplomat gives in to pain. The captain of the guard hacks the diplomat in the head, and the severed parts sail off an arc. Yeah, just finish the job. Oh, lordy loo. Oh my god. Now that, my friends, is how you do diplomacy in Dwarf Fortress. At least with the elves. The humans have been cool to me. All the other civilizations, they don't bitch about me cutting down trees, so they're cool. But the elves, though, yeah, they'll be dealing with the business end of my adamantine battle axe, that's for sure. Those injuries, this does not scare me. The captain of the guard stands up. Like he just fought in Thermopylae or something. Oh man. Okay, so who was it? Was it oh man, that was glorious. That was glorious. Oh, it wasn't where we were missing two people on here. I guess we'll assign you and I guess you. Okay. I think it was Kadol here. I don't want to replace him, I want to check him. I just, not a kill order. Okay. Guess I'll just check through here then. I believe it was Kadal. Let's check here. Wait. I thought I gave the mayor a room and stuff. What the hell? Oh, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, I don't want to... I want to check him. I guess I'll do it through here then. Okay, Kadal. Axel, Captain of the Guard. Gruesome wounds. Be gone, fear. Healthy. No health bones. No wounds. He's afraid after experiencing trauma. What do you mean afraid after trauma? You just slaughtered an elf diplomat. You should be happy of that. He doesn't feel like after seeing the elf Olova Tuskstar die. He feels pleasure at putting on an exceptional item. He didn't feel anything on conflict. He was contented at putting on a superior item. Okay. Oh my god, this guy. But anyway, yeah. And there you go. Like I said, that's how we do diplomacy. Okay, there's the right upper arm. There's the left hand. There's the right upper leg. It should be the entire leg, not just the right upper. Yeah, I cut off the upper leg, but the lower leg's still attached. Yeah, you can still walk. Just you're missing some muscles and tendons. You know where your thigh was. Upper left upper arm, the head. This is splattered with Otusko's elf blood. It is splattered. I like how it's splattered with elf tears. Well, you know what? That's what happens when you piss off the dwarves of Omonaru. There's a left lower leg. There's mangled, mutilated corpse. Yeah. Oh man. That's what happens when you piss off the dwarves, you fucking elf. Yeah, throw that away too. Yeah, just dispose of the evidence. See, since the elves probably don't know any better, they'll say they got killed on transit to the fort. Like a stray goblin just came out and destroyed them. Not the captain of the guard with his adamantine axe. Let's check this out right here, okay? She is horrified after seeing Olova Tuskstar die. You see? You should be horrified. That's what happens if you're an elf and you piss us off. For some reason my mic stopped working there. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Don't bitch about us cutting down trees. Don't be pretentious, and that won't happen to you. Just keep that in mind, and you're welcome to stay in our fort as long as you please. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this video, comrades. We expanded our fort a little bit, added a few more stockpiles, digging a little deeper into this. Maybe the next video will actually dig to where the caves are, if they ever get around to it. And the most eventful thing, we killed another stupid diplomat. So yeah, I say it's a pretty good video. So anyway, this is Caleb signing out. Have a good day.
I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls, cause I'm not in the mood. But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all, if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really